What's up, Crazy Mutts? I'm Kaostar the Wolfy, and it's another round of Would You Rather. If you were at the end of the world, would you rather throw yourself at lava or drown in the tsunami? Well, that's some choice. Is there a third choice where, I can fight to save the world and die heroically, or... Oh, no? Okay, I guess... What the fuck do I want to choose? Throw myself at lava or drown in the tsunami? Well, call me really crazy here, but I love heat. It's summer right now in Kansas where I'm at, and I love the heat. I love this 90 to 100 degree weather. I know I'm really crazy for saying that, but it's how I am. I prefer extreme heat over extreme cold. So I guess I'm gonna go with throwing myself at lava and burning the fuck alive in the last moments of the world. Would you rather be a hawk or be a shark? I've had this question before, and for those who may have, I think it was I think it was Would You Rather too. And I chose a hawk because, despite my fear of heights, for those who watched me playing Mirror's Edge and Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I have a fear of heights, and that game really played on it hardcore, or those games did. They were amazing, but there was just a lot of holy shit moments and a lot of heavy breathing and damn near panic attacks induced by my fear of heights. But even in saying that, I would love to be a hawk. I would love to be, soaring in the skies, feeling the wind against my wings. I think that would be a really amazing, majestic experience. So, I'm going to go with hawk again. And we're going to move on to Would You Rather never play computer games again or never watch any video on the computer again? Well then. That's how we're going to do me. That's how you're going to do me, game. If this can be even considered a game. Never play computer games again. I'm assuming that means not just computer, but home consoles too, because essentially, when you really look at it, all the game systems and computers they share one thing these days. They share the concept of having things stored on a hard drive. So I could not do that. And even if, this isn't including the home consoles, despite their, the concept, the common ground of having a hard drive like a computer does, I still couldn't do that because I gotta have my Steam. I cannot live without Steam. But on the other end of it, I would never be able to watch YouTube or any of that shit. I'm assuming never being able to watch a video on the computer again would include me reviewing each video I make before I render it for YouTube watching pleasure for all you viewers. So this really isn't a win-win situation for me, but I'm gonna be a man and not skip out. And I'm gonna hope that this just bars me from Steam. And we're gonna move on. And I'm hopefully gonna be a happy wolf, still being able to play PS4 and all those home consoles again. And of course, now that I think about it, I just screwed myself. Because a lot of my streaming and my emulation's on my computer. That's what I meant to say. And that would screw me out of a lot of the old school shit. But anyways, would you rather have to use a completely blank keyboard with absolutely no labeled keys, or have to type with only your 2 index fingers all the time? Well, I've pretty much memorized my keyboard. So blank keyboard it is. And on we move to... Would you rather have it always be day or have it always be night? Well, I really have no preference here. Because, I'm awake all day, every day, and and I'm a night owl until like around 12 or 1 at night. So I really don't know how to feel about this. Next. Would you rather be able to name a new periodic table element or win a gold medal at the Olympics? Oh, God. Alright, that's a tough choice. That is a very tough but awesome choice. If I had a name on the periodic table, I would probably choose something like Barkite, Wolfite, Squeakitanium. Squeakitanium sounds awesome. Let's go with new periodic table. Squeakitanium is now a thing, motherfuckers. Damn right, Micro. Would you rather be knocked out by Mike Tyson or be knocked out by Muhammad Ali? Okay. Alright. As fighters, as boxers, I should say, I have respect for both of their skill. However, there's the fear, the underlying fear of risking Mike Tyson biting my ear off. And I'm not really sure. I haven't ever noticed anything negative that Muhammad has done. So, as far as I know, Muhammad has no negativity. I could be wrong. But I would love to take a knockout by Muhammad Ali. I would feel highly honored. I'd feel honored by both, to be quite honest, but I've chosen Muhammad. That is what it is. Would you rather eat all the carpet in your house or eat all the wood and tiles in your house? Well, this sounds like a very not so delicious situation. Fuck it, I'll be a goddamn termite and eat all the wood. And my dad will be pissed off and kill my little termite ass. Would you rather stay in school for the next 30 years or leave school after 2nd grade? Oh shit, this just got really feelsy for me. Because I'm gonna get quite personal here. And in general, my school years were not very good. There was good moments, there was good times every now and then, and I enjoyed those good times, but for the most part, from kindergarten to my graduation from high school, it was just, people did not understand me. I was the really odd one out, to put it simple. I was the extreme odd one out, and people just didn't understand me. People still don't understand me. And you know what? I don't really care anymore. But throughout my school years, it was just... I'm not going to get into my massively personal aspect of it. But I was, for the most part, very unhappy as a kid. And very much full of rage. But on that side, leaving school after 2nd grade, I wouldn't mind. I would not mind. It would save my heart a lot of grief, a lot of pain, a lot of rage being built up over the years. But at the same time, at the end of it all, speaking on the other side of the fence, I'm gonna guess it's been about 12, 13 years, maybe 14 years since I graduated. And this is on the other side of the fence. I do miss those days. I miss the school days all all the bullying I had to go through, all the people saying, "Oh yeah, we're friends of you," and then they talk shit behind your back, that kind of shit. All that stupid petty crap that, you know, most people had to deal with. I had to deal with it, like, in the massive sense, is the best way I can describe it, without getting too personal, without letting my anger start boiling forth. That's the best way I can say it. But I would do it all over again. I would stay, or I should say, I would do it for the next 30 years. Especially if it was my high school years, because, you know, that's when I started learning, even though I was angry, probably the angriest motherfucker in my school. I still, you know, learned to control it and have fun and do crazy stunts like, I was a smoker. I picked up smoking and my junior high years. The middle school years, as they call them now, but I'm going to call them my junior high years because back then it was still referred to as junior high, and that's how I've always referred to it as. But I know I'm rambling here, but I picked up smoking in junior high, and there was a few moments in my high school where I used a cigarette just for entertainment purposes to screw with a few teachers, especially when they were trying to quit smoking. And there was one, I'm going to cover this as quick as I can before moving on to my choice, which has already been chosen, but there was one time in my senior year where I lit one of my cigarettes up and set it underneath one of the stairwells to the upper floor of my school. And within about a minute, one of my teachers from the previous year, my junior year, started screaming, "Who the fuck is smoking? Give me that fucking cigarette now, I need it, you motherfucker." And she just went on and on and on, and the whole fucking hall was busting into laughter. And they knew it was me, because they knew at that point, in my senior year, they knew me. They knew my reputation, despite my massive anger problem and all that. They knew I was learning to turn it into, I guess you could call it an art form, entertaining people in one way or another. And everybody, they knew it was me, and I got a few high fives from it, and a few other people were saying, "Holy shit, you are one crazy motherfucker, man." And I remember, I didn't have this guy as a teacher, but he was, I forget what class he was teaching, but at the time, but he came out, smelled the cigarette smoke, saw me passing by, grabbed my arm, turned me around to face him, and just looked me square in the eye and said, "You are one crazy ass mofo, man." But anyways, enough of the nostalgia. I would, especially if it's my high school years, I miss them. I really do. Despite people screwing with me, I gotta look at the good times that I created for everyone else. Even though I didn't really look at it as entertaining everyone else, it was to keep myself in those times, to keep myself sane. But would you rather... God, I am in total nostalgia now. Would you rather speak every language except the language of the country you're currently in, or speak only the language of the country you're in, but know the meaning of every single word in that language? Well... I'm thinking here because, you know, the blue choice would deny me the English language. And people would start watching my videos, and I'd be talking like Japanese or Spanish or something like that, and they'd be like, what? Most of my viewers would probably be like, "What the fuck is Wolfy saying? Speak English, motherfucker." And I'd be sitting there like, I can't speak English, motherfucker. I can't speak it anymore. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Saying it like Japanese or something. But at the same time, either way, I would be able to, well... Okay, I now fully understand the red one. Derpy me! And the blue one, I would be able to understand Japanese and be able to speak it and all that kind of stuff. But on that note, I think I'm going to pick blue and sacrifice my English speaking capabilities, because I would love to speak Japanese. I would love to understand Japanese. Japanese is one of my favorite languages. And I'm slowly learning it through Japanese streamers who are capable of speaking both English and Japanese. I'm slowly learning the pronunciation, not so much what the words mean, what the sentences mean, but I'm picking up on the pronunciations at least. So, onward to would you rather give up buttons and zippers or give up Velcro and knots? Well, I don't really care for Velcro and knots, so I've always been used to buttons and zippers growing up, you know. It's cold as hell outside. Your mom tells you to put on your jacket and button it up. I buttoned that motherfucker up. Or zipped it up, whatever. I don't understand this craze with Velcro these days. Everything's going Velcro. You got Velcro shoes, you got Velcro binders for school, and this, that, and la-di-da. I could go on, but on to would you rather be the head chef? We've already had this one before too. And I don't remember which one I chose, but I'm going to go with luxury cruise this time, and hopefully Gordon Ramsay doesn't come to rip me a new asshole. The last question is, would you rather wake up in a bathtub full of ice, missing a kidney, or wake up in a public bathroom with a handful of singles and a really lazy eye? I don't know how to feel about either. I really don't know how to feel about either. I would rather keep my kidney, of course. So, I guess it's this. Hooray for a lazy eye. Hope everybody enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching. And as always, until the next video, keep on howling, you crazy mutts.